Tommy Baldwin and the Caterpillar crew now making the final pit stop, and the NASCAR official saying, no, no, no. You got a problem with the left rear tire. They're going to call Ward Burton back in. Apparently the official was pointing to the left rear. Tommy Baldwin trying to plead his case with the NASCAR official very animated, saying, no, I got the lug nuts on, but he is pointing to the ground, and that can be very costly for Ward Burton.
Tommy said, I've got 5. I put 5 on it. Please, man, I put 5 on it. I'm telling you.
Pleading his case with the NASCAR official.
Yeah. Did the 22 car come back in?
No. No, he has not come back in.
Oh, I guess they have.
DJ just passed him this last lap going down to turn 1.
I guess he won the
So, yeah.
That guy standing there looking straight at him. You'd think that he'd.
Yeah. Yep. Wave, guys. I'm going to change channels.
That won't show anything. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
So Rudd is in the lead, eh? Well, the discussion continues down to the Ward Burton pit. And it's getting quite heated down there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. They have gone to the overhead camera that most of the teams have on field road. Team's overhead camera, and they put it in they've replayed it, showed it to the official, and he still insists that there's something amiss, and Tommy Baldwin is arguing his case as hard as he possibly can.
Ward has not come in for a second time.
He's being shown right now in 10th position. There's still several cars that have not made pit stops.
Ricky Rudd shown as the leader of the race right now. Now, while we were away, Ronnie Gordon led a lap, and Wally Dallenbach led 3 laps. The first time that Wally has led a Winston Cup race since October last year at Talladega.
Husqvarna onboard camera. Ward Burton comes along, shifts gears. Brian Dehart, official on the left, talking to the official to make the decision.
Somebody, Mike Bliss, I believe, just blown going down the front straightaway here.
Big plume of smoke out of the 27 Viagra Pontiac, and he's going to pull off course.
And he's going to stop there, so they'll have to throw the caution.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's a lot of oil on the racer, just a tremendous amount of oil.
So Tommy is still pleading with that NASCAR official.
Well, he doesn't want to make a pit stop even under caution.
Right.
No, that's
because
right.
it would have been bad enough under green, but under caution it also would be devastating because they would put him way back in the field.
Now the 22 car, NASCAR officials had decided to be fair about this. Tommy Baldwin insists that he had 5 lug nuts on that left rear. They're going to bring the 22 cat car in. If in fact he has the 5 lug nuts, as Tommy Baldwin says, he's able to go back on the racetrack right behind Dale Jarrett. If not, in the 8th position. If not, he'll have to go back to the end of the line, where he would be if he were black flag.
Jerry, what's going on in the 22 pit?
Well, as you heard Benny explain a moment ago, what they did is they're telling Tommy Baldwin, you bring the car in, you're going to require to bring the car in. We're going to look at that left rear tire. If the lug nut is missing, then you make your pit stop and you go back to the end of the longest line. If it's not missing, we're going to give you your spot back. But if you come in and the lug nut is on, you can't touch the car. You can't change anything. So that's the deal. And we'll know by what the crew does when he comes in just a moment. If the lug nut is on, they won't be able to touch the car. They'll have to send him back out to his original spot. If it's missing, they'll change tires, and we'll know that the NASCAR official was indeed correct.
It's a fair deal.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
Yep.
Because they can't come in and change 4 tires and go back out to the 8th spot because you'd have an advantage over the rest of the competitors.
Sure. I think that's a good, fair way to do it.
So
See who was right and who was wrong here in just a few moments.
Actually, after others made pit stops, he's sitting in the 5th position.
All right, the 22 car stayed on the racetrack, so the NASCAR official put the black flag out for him. On pit road, the 2 NASCAR officials are sitting there waiting for the 22 to come in. He decided not to come down pit road, but he was black flagged by the flag.
Wow, that could be a big mistake there by not coming in with the deal that was made.
They give him one to go, and he's black flagged.
That was really dumb, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't he heed that flag, Bill, or whoever's down there?
Well, he wasn't black flagged.
Well, no, I mean, why didn't he
come in
before black flag?
You know what? I got one. I got good. They're not good. They're not good. What are we going to do?
Yeah, they're going to hold him off and blow the racetrack off. What they have told Tommy Baldwin is no crew members can go over the wall until the car comes to a stop and the NASCAR official leans in and looks to make sure the lug nut is there or isn't there. And he'll signal them that they can come over and do whatever, but they can't come across until they get signaled by the NASCAR official.
Got 3 officials.
Was he told not to come in, Jerry, or
no?
why
They wanted him to come in, but there were so many people on the radio in his defense. There were people. There was a lot going on, and he was trying to stay out, and I guess he got confused. So there was a little bit of. You can imagine how animated this conversation was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all on. Oh, yeah. They're on. Lugnuts.
Oh.
I mean, Tommy Baldwin wouldn't argue that way.
But that NASCAR official was standing there looking straight at it. Nobody else was on that side of the race car when he was looking at it.
Yeah, you can close my mic.
Well, the discussion continues down in the Ward Burton pit. Now, they have decided not to go green next time around, so this will give Ward an opportunity to come in under the caution and get this situation straightened out.
Yeah, they still have the jet dryer down in turn 1 trying to blow some of that oil drive that they put down from Mike Bliss's blown engine. Now, they're not going to take one official's word for it. They got an army. I'm talking at least a battalion of officials there, so they're going to check. No one can go across the wall until Ward Burton comes in. Those 3 officials look, and if in fact 4 lug nuts are on there, they wave the crew across the wall, they change tires, he goes to the end of the line. If he has 5 lug nuts on, he goes back to the 5th position. Here he comes.
Well, we'll know pretty soon, this saga.
And remember, the NASCAR official has nothing to gain by trying to penalize a race car. He was standing right there looking at this left rear tire. Here comes Ward Burton down pit road. They will stop the car. The NASCAR official will have to look at it and see if the lug nut is on. And there are just 4 on. The NASCAR official was exactly correct. There were only 4 lug nuts on the left side. So now they brought him in, and that was exactly what they should have done. They brought him back in, and now they will change all 4 tires. And so that was a good call by the NASCAR official and a very fair call by NASCAR to give him a chance to look at it. And if they had been wrong, they would have put him back in spot. 4 tires changed, and Ward Burton is away.
He'll be back in 33rd position.
Well, now we know who is right. The NASCAR officials turned out to be correct in that situation. Just 4 lug nuts on the rear of Ward Burton's car. So he will lose a considerable amount of track position. It's okay, Tommy.
Tommy
You
Baldwin
fought a good battle, didn't he?
Tommy Baldwin right now could absolutely choke himself to death. If he could get his hands around his neck, he'd choke himself to death.
What'd you say, Neil?
But, yeah. Left side's going on. Okay. Jack goes down. See, he's got to put the thing in gear before it goes up on the right side.
Wow. That's good.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
So you don't break your concentration level when you come into the pits. You got something else to think about.
It's right there. What's he cooking, BP?
Hot dogs, eh? Yeah, I do. I did hear you, yeah.
Those don't look like hot dogs to me.
Potatoes. Tomatoes.
Onion, maybe. Bell pepper.